Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a good and frigid Friday evening to you, and welcome to the north side of Fargo and Oak Grove School here along the banks of the Red River here in Fargo. As tonight, North Dakota High School girls basketball, it is an inter-region, as it is the Region 1 Oak Grove Grovers hosting the Region 2 Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. A good early season matchup here for both of these teams. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you have ideas about building plans for the next year, whether it's a new farm, shop, home, garage, or something else, now is the perfect time to start planning. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, recommends beginning the process now for securing your contractors and getting price quotes early. The team at Ada Building Center, LLC will help you explore ideas, draw up designs, and make sure your building goes smoothly. 218-784-3661 or check out adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Back here from Oak Grove, Brady Siebel's with you. Chris Crick running the camera for us here this evening. It's the Burros and the Grovers. Let's meet the two teams here tonight. We'll start with the visitors in Hillsboro Central Valley. Coming into tonight, 1-1 on the season. Just over a week ago on December 2nd, the Burros getting an opening game victory against Climax Fisher, 57-52. Then a couple days later on December 4th, losing at Central Cass in a close one, 55-49. Their opponents, the Oak Grove Grovers, they are 1-0 on the season. Their lone game on December 4th, defeating Maple River 62-54. Both of these teams were scheduled to play on Tuesday. However, Mother Nature had different ideas here along this part of the Red River Valley with the snowstorm. Both games having to be rescheduled. For Hillsboro Central Valley, they were supposed to host Carrington. That game has been rescheduled to December 22nd there in Hillsboro. For Oak Grove, they were scheduled to go to Mayport CG. That game has been rescheduled to January 16th. We'll continue on here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Coming up next, it's our DJ Coulter Agency pregame coaches comments. We'll talk with Coach Chad Slider for Oak Grove. But when we return, Dwayne Connell for the Burros. That's next on yourliveevent.com.
If you're dreaming of a new home or looking to refinance, get in touch with First Class Mortgage. They make the process simple, fast, and local. Their team knows the Red River Valley, and they're here to help you with the right loan, with the best rate, and personal service every step of the way. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, choose First Class Mortgage, where your story begins. Visit firstclasscorp.com or stop by the office in Fargo.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
YourLiveEvent.com. Our IRE Insurance pregame show continues with our DJ Coulter Agency pregame coaches comments. Dwayne Connell for Hillsboro Central Valley. And Coach, so far 1-1 on the season. Had a Tuesday game postponed just due to the weather. But what have you seen from your girls the first couple weeks of the season?
Kind of up and down, especially the first game. Climax, we were way up on them, like up by almost 30, I think. And then we kind of blew it in the second half a little bit. So the Central Cass game, we were kind of looking to be more consistent for the whole game, and we were. Gave up some big shots towards the end, and that's ultimately what cost us for that game. But was really looking forward to playing Carrington and seeing what we could do against them. But we got that game scheduled for the 22nd now. So this game is just trying to be consistent for 4 quarters.
Yeah, how important is that, right? The fact, or the lucky part of it, here during this non-region season, the fact you should play some of those teams, right, and kind of work on that build toward when you get to, region play coming up here. Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, the better teams that we play, the better it is for us because we can kind of gauge ourselves to see where we're at. And so far, like I said, I think we're on the right track. Obviously, it's early, so we got a long ways to go.
Talk about your opponents here in Oak Grove.
Oh, they're athletic. They're fast. I watched them play Maple River, and so they can get up and down the floor pretty quick, and they're lengthy, so you got to really do a good job of ball faking and boxing out and stuff. So as long as we take care of the ball and box out, we should be okay.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business.
YourLiveEvent.com. Our DJ Coulter Agency pregame coaches comments continues here. Chad Slider for Oak Grove. And Coach, early on in the season, I know weather's kind of been a little bit hectic. Had to postpone a game on Tuesday, but 1 game, 1 win. What have you seen from your girls so far this year?
Well, so far I like what we've seen. It feels like it's been a month already after we played, last week, but we moved the ball well last week. We got some points off the bench, which was good. We've got some younger kids that are playing varsity for the first time, so we're still kind of feeling out and seeing where they fit in with what we do and our style of play. And after one game, things look pretty good.
What have you been seeing, in practice for the first couple weeks leading you right to the game that you've been seeing the effort and what you want to see from the girls out there?
Yeah, we've had another good week of practice. We were disappointed we weren't able to play on Tuesday, obviously, but we kind of just talked about controlling what we can control, and we practiced the best that we can leading up to tonight, so we'll see how things go.
You mentioned some of the, youthfulness, the first chance for varsity. Have you kind of seen that, or is that kind of just something that you're going to have to deal with? Maybe some of those jitters or just those, younger mistakes that they're going to have to learn playing on varsity?
There are going to be some growing pains. I mean, we've got an interesting 5 seniors, but then we've got 3 or 4 girls that are new to varsity that are going to get some time and trying to figure out their roles. And those girls are young. We got a freshman starting at a point guard, and then a girl that comes off the bench playing varsity for the first time ever. So there's things that we have to, as a coaching staff, be patient about, use as teaching moments. And we've been trying to do that in our first game last week, but also throughout the week in practice.
Talk about your opponents here, what you know about the Burros.
They're scrappy. They'll come after you defensively. They work hard. They like to put the pressure on defensively, and that region up there's got some tough teams up there, just like we do in Region 1. So it's always good to be able to get those teams on our schedule and see how we match up throughout the rest of the season.
What's key for the Grovers going to be tonight?
We have to be able to handle their pressure, not turn the ball over, and rebound. They do a good job of getting to the basket and rebounding the basketball. So if we can control the boards and handle their pressure, get up and down and run our style of game, I think we'll be okay.
Chad, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, our insurance pregame show rolls along online at IRIINS.com. Let's take a look at other games going on here around the state and the Red River Valley here on YourLiveEvent.com and the R&J Broadcasting family of networks. We'll start in other Region 2 games. Carrington is at Turtle Mountain. Mayport CG is hosting Sargent County. Four Winds Minnewacan is hosting Dunseith, and Harvey Wells County is at Bottineau. 3 other teams from Region 1 playing tonight. All 3 of those games on YourLiveEvent.com. Lisbon is at Oaks in girls basketball. Also throughout the day, 4 games from Valley City State University as part of the Barnes County Tournament. Chase Mo with the call on you there. 3 of those have concluded. The championship game upcoming here on YourLiveEvent.com. In the Barnes County Tournament, 7th place went to South Border. They defeated Warwick 47-15. Enderlin will take 5th place, defeating Wyndmere Lidgewood 38-35, and just final Maple River will take 3rd, defeating Northern Cass 57-44. Other games here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. In boys basketball, North Border is at Northern Cass, Wahpeton is at Thompson, Valley City is at Sargent County. All those games here on YourLiveEvent.com. On YLE and also Gold 101.5 FM, KRJM. Park Christian is at Mahnomen-Waubun on your live event, and 106.5 FM, KRJB. We have girls basketball. Richland is at Ada Borup West. And then on the radio dial on 96.7 FM KKCQ, a doubleheader. Bagley is at Winnimac in a doubleheader on KKCQ AM 1480 and 99.7 FM. Climax Fisher is at Fosston. All those games here on yourliveevent.com and the R&J Broadcasting family of networks as the winter sports season is in full swing. Boys and girls basketball in Minnesota, as well as wrestling. Boys and girls basketball, all three classes in both boys and girls beginning here this week as the Division A and B boys have their season openers tonight and tomorrow. And, of course, wrestling throughout the year as well here on yourliveevent.com. Take a break, come back with more on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. Vets Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Are you wondering which seeds to buy for your farm and who do you buy from? Make one call to Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Pioneer Corn and Soybean Seed, Sunflower and Canola Seed, AgriPro and Lima Grain Wheat Seed, plus SeedX Sugar Beet Seed, all proven to deliver results. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Your farm, your future, your seed partner.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, newest polls released Wednesday for girls basketball in Division A and Division B. Valley City, the top-ranked team, they got 12 first-place votes. Carrington ranked number 2, they got 4 first-place votes. South Prairie Max third, getting 1 first-place vote. Kindred ranked 4th, Turtle Mountain ranked 5th in the receiving votes category. Central Cass, Dickinson Trinity, and Thompson. In Division B, Benson County is the top-ranked team. Lemoore Litchfield Marion ranked number 2. Tioga ranked number 3. Maple River ranked number 4. And number 5, Central McLean. We'll take a break, come back with our starting lineups when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching. so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
It's time now for our starting lineups. Those are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight. The Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. A 5'7" junior forward, number 4, Hadley Abentroff. A 5'3" senior guard, number 5, Addison Sari. A 5'9" senior forward, number 11, Paige Cotton. A 5'6" senior guard, number 13, Casey Hong. And a 5'9" junior forward, number 34, Peyton Olson. Burros are coached by Dwayne Connell. Kim Olson is the assistant. Your starting lineup now for the Grovers of Oak Grove. A 5'7" senior guard, number 5, Sophie Geiger. 5'9" junior forward, number 11, McCall Johnson. 5'9" freshman guard, number 12, Peyton Hansen. 5'9" junior guard, number 20, Rachel Christensen. And in the middle is 6'2" senior, the center, number 32, Carolyn DeYoung. Those are your starting lineups for the Oak Grove Grovers. Chad Slatter is the head coach in his 5th season. Emily Johnson and Sophie Sparrow are the assistant coaches. Burros in the road blues with white numerals and then a white stripe down the side. For Oak Grove, the home whites with the maroon Grovers and the maroon numerals. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight on yourliveevent.com. That was your Crystal Sugar Company starting lineup online at crystalsugar.com. Olson to tip for the Burros, DeYoung to tip for Oak Grove. As we're ready to go here at 7:34, and the tip is controlled by Geiger for the Grovers. She'll bring it back across the timeline. Hansen to the wing. Now back to Geiger at the point. Hands it off. That is Christensen. She'll drive, step in, out to DeYoung, working around the three-point arc. 20 seconds to shoot. 3-ball on its way by Hansen. No good. And Casey Hong will get the first board of the game. Up ahead, Sari across the timeline. Left wing picks up her dribble, now works it inside. Cotton puts it up, couldn't get the bounce, and the board taken by Peyton Hansen for Oak Grove. Back the other way. Up ahead, Geiger for 3. That one is off the mark, but the offensive rebound by Rachel Christensen. Into the corner with Johnson. Work it around, top of the key. Over. Sophie Geiger will step inside. Guarded by Abentroff and draws the foul as Sophie Geiger will go to the free throw line. Paige Cotton with the foul. That's her first, team's first. Geiger's first free throw attempt rolls around, no good. Still scoreless on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. 51 seconds into our contest here from the north side of Fargo. Second free throw off the mark as well, and Cotton gets her first rebound of the game. Sorry across the timeline, right wing. Minute gone here in the first. Hands it off. Peyton Olsen, top of the key. Tried to work it inside, but that is stolen by Christensen. She'll work it across the timeline, but tipped. Olsen able to get a piece of it, deflects it, and will get a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Hillsboro Central Valley. Peyton Olsen to inbound it, as it was Casey Hong getting the hand in there, forcing the tie-up. Sorry across the timeline, up ahead to Cotton. Pass is tipped. Christensen with the steal, and stolen right back. Peyton Olsen steals it at the midcourt stripe, then stolen right back again. Tipped and up ahead to Geiger. She'll put the lay-in in for two, as Geiger will open up the scoring. 2-0 in favor of Oak Grove, and then a steal for the Grovers. Peyton Hansen with the steal and the lay-in, and that will force a quick timeout for Hillsboro Central Valley. Our timeouts from Nodak Insurance, Brad Richter in Hillsboro, Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville, your agents with answers. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. The Grovers lead 4-0 on yourliveevent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Out of the Nodak Insurance timeout, the Grovers force a tie-up and will get possession right back at midcourt, as McCall Johnson will inbound it to Peyton Hansen across the timeline. Geiger, she'll look to drive baseline, now backs it out and gets the foul, as her and Casey Hong will collide. Hong with the foul, her first. Second team foul. Grovers will inbound it right in front of the Borough bench. Johnson to Hansen. Over to Geiger, left wing. Top of the key, Christensen. Back to Geiger. She'll put up the three ball and hit. Geiger with the triple. 7-0. Hillsboro Central Valley trails. Give and go. Abentroth going to try to bring it across the timeline. Up ahead to Sorry, and has it stripped from her. The steal there from DeYoung. Up ahead, Hansen, and we'll get a foul on the floor before the shot. Hadley Abentroth with the foul, her first, team's third. In for the Burros, Mackenzie Potasic and Raina Bettner. Geiger to inbound it along the baseline. DeYoung over to Hansen. Back to Geiger, and we'll get a foul, as Abentroth will pick up her second. Be the team's fourth. 4 on the Burros. Oak Grove yet to commit a foul, as we'll get a sub. Brindley Lassard will check in for the first time for HCV. Johnson to inbound to Hansen. Over to Geiger. She'll look to drive. Free throw line jumper. That one is short off the front of the rim. And the rebound attempt off of Peyton Olsen. Possession will stay with the Grovers. 34 on the shot clock. 5:21 to play in the first quarter. Geiger to inbound. Hansen working it inside. Johnson loses the handle of it. Bodies on the floor, and eventually it's a steal for Hillsboro Central Valley. Up ahead, Peyton Olsen will look to drive it, puts up the shot. That one is off the mark, and the rebound to McCall Johnson. Geiger, across the half-court stripe, gets it to Hansen. Johnson, DeYoung, back to Hansen. right wing. Top of the key with Christensen. Over to Geiger, left wing. Back to the top of the key, DeYoung. 15 seconds to shoot. Christensen. Top of the key, 3-ball, McCall Johnson. That one off the mark and out of bounds back to Hillsboro Central Valley. As Peyton Olson will inbound it. Gets it to Bettner, then over to Potasic. Got to get across the timeline. Bettner and then up ahead. And give and go back to Bettner in the corner. Lassard, but stolen away by Oak Grove. As Christensen trying to go all the way, draws the foul as Peyton Olson will commit her first foul, 5th for Hillsboro Central Valley. Rachel Christensen at the free throw line looking to get the first points. Her first points of the contest. First shot from Christensen. That one is up and good. First free throw make, 1 for 3 are the Grovers as 40 Taylor Euchre checking in for Oak Grove. Second free throw. That one's good. Got them both. 9-0. As Harper Brunsvold will check in for Oak Grove. Hansen out. Inbound is to Potasic for HCV. Double team looking to come. Ahead to Bettner and gets it across. Ahead Peyton Olson. Potasic. Lassard along too. That one off the iron. Bettner, though, gets the offensive rebound. Put back that one. Go Olson. Third chance and the foul. So Peyton Olson, the offensive rebound, and she'll draw the foul. First points of the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. Euchre with the foul. So Peyton Olson at the line to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw on its way. Good. Peyton Olson with the first points for the Burros. They trail by 6. Halfway gone in the first quarter. Brunsvold across the timeline, picked up there by Bettner, over to Christensen. She'll look to drive inside, and the pass. Tried to feed it into Johnson. It was deflected last touch by Johnson. Burros get the turnover, inbound to Potasic. Olson, back to Potasic, and ahead to Bettner. Lassard, baseline, Olson, shot good. Paige Cotton with the bucket. 5 straight Burro points. They trail by 4. Brunsvold across the timeline, and we'll get an offensive foul. Christensen trying to set the screen. Her first second team foul. Burrows looking to chip away again on a 5-0 run. Inbounds is to Potasic. She'll bring it across the timeline, direct the offense. Now dribbles left side. Top of the key with Cotton. Inside, Olson back out. Lassard takes the dribble. Now along two. That one off the mark. And Euchre with the rebound. Her first board. Ahead to Christensen. She'll bring it across the timeline. In the corner, 3-ball Johnson. Good. McCall Johnson with the triple. 12-5, the Grovers lead. Inbounds to Bettner. Up ahead to Olson across the timeline. She'll drive, draws the foul. No, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. McCall Johnson on the foul, her first, team's third. Peyton Olson back to the free throw line. Just completed 1 for the 3-point play. Her first shot, that one's good. As wholesale substitutions, Casey Hong back in for the Burros. Peyton Hansen back in. Carolyn DeYoung and Lainey Caspers in for the first time tonight for the Grovers. Olson, second free throw, good. She's 3 of 3 at the line. 12-7. Inbound to Peyton Hansen. She'll walk it up court, cross the timeline. Double team comes. Inside to Brunsvold. Pass was tipped, stolen away by Cotton. She'll hand it off to Potasic across the timeline. Top of the key. Dribbles left side, now backs it out. Inside, Olson, back out. Bettner 3-ball, that one short. And rebound taken by Peyton Hansen, her second board. Cross the timeline, ahead, Brunsvold 3-ball, good. Harper Brunsvold with the triple, third three for the Grovers, 15-7. Inbounds to Bettner, over to Potasic. Ahead, Olsen across the timeline, and we'll get a foul on Oak Grove. Carolyn DeYoung on the foul, her first, team's fourth. Peyton Olsen to inbound it along the sideline, just in front of the Grover student section. Grover's going with the blackout theme for students tonight. Bettner drive inside, no contact. They'll play on, and Potasic stepped on the line, out of bounds. Possession back to Oak Grove. Brunsvold will inbound it to Peyton Hansen. She'll walk it up court, cross the timeline. Brunsvold, Euchre, back out three ball. Hansen, no. Tip out to Hansen. She'll put up the two, no. DeYoung battle for the rebound. It's taken by Olsen. Potasic will bring it across the timeline for the Burros. 90 seconds to go in this first quarter. Potasic picks up the dribble. Olsen, top of the key, inside. Cotton, no. Battle for the rebound. It's taken by DeYoung. As stolen right back, Bettner with the steal for the Burros. Top of the key, picks up her dribble. Looking for a teammate. Out to Potasic, able to corral it in front of the Grover bench. Minute and 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Top of the key to Olsen. Work it around right wing. Hong will look to drive, baseline jumper, no. Olsen with the offensive rebound. Back out, Potasic, three ball, good! Mackenzie Potasic with the three ball. Burros trail by 5. 10 seconds between shot and game clock. Olsen gets in front of the pass to DeYoung, tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Grovers. 41.5 to play in the quarter, 28 to shoot for Oak Grove. Euchre will inbound it along the sideline to Hansen. Top of the key, over to Brunsvold. Along the three-point arc, gets a screen. Bettner guarding, spins, drives in, and draws the foul. Harper Brunsvold will go to the free throw line. Potasic with the foul, her first, team's sixth. Harper Brunsvold to shoot the free throw. First one up. That one rattles out, no good. Brindley Lassard back in for the Burros, as is number 10. Chloe Tice in for the first time tonight for the Burros. Grovers by 5, 31.1. Harper Brunsvold, second shot is good. She splits the pair. Grover's 3 of 6 at the free throw line here in this first quarter. Shot clock turned off, up ahead to Hong. She'll look to drive baseline. Picks up the dribble, inside, Potasic all alone. She'll put in the lay-in. 5 points for Potasic this quarter. Burros trail by 4. As Oak Grove with it, inside, DeYoung puts it up, and good. Carolyn DeYoung with her first points of the contest, 18-12. Final 5 seconds. Hong, she'll look to put up the deep three. That one off the front iron. Rebound taken by Caspers, and that will do it for quarter number 1. Golden Harvest Timp Gazette seed sales scoreboard, Oak Grove 18, Burros 12, yourliveevent.com.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Brady Siebels with you here, coming to you from the Farmers Union Insurance Ryan Opdahl Agency broadcast booth here at Oak Grove. Give Ryan a call today, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Burrows with the inbounds, as inbounds is to Sorry, Abentroth, Olson, Compton, and Lassard, the 5 for Hillsboro Central Valley to start the second quarter. Cotton, that one rattles out no good. Peyton Hansen with her 5th board of the contest. Up ahead to Christensen. Also Geiger, Euchre, and DeYoung as the shot attempt no good. Cotton with the rebound, her 2nd. Abentroth back to Sorry. Top of the key. Cotton with the 3 ball. That was a long 2. In, no good. Olson fighting for the rebound and draws the foul. Peyton Olson fighting with Carolyn DeYoung, able to outmuscle her for the board and draws the foul. Hansen with the foul, her 1st. Team's 1st. Here as now we reset fouls by the quarter. Peyton Olson, free throw line. That one's no good. 18-12. After 1 quarter. Olson, her first free throw miss was 2 of 2. Second free throw, that one's good, splits the pair. Burrows trail by 5 at 18-13. Olson has 6 through just over a quarter. Up ahead, Geiger with it for Oak Grove to Christensen. Guarded there by Abentroth. Hands it off, Hansen inside. Johnson puts up the shot. No. Battle for the rebound, and Olson battling for it, has it. Takes a seat, and we'll get a tie-up. Arrow keeps it to Oak Grove. Geiger will inbound it along the baseline. They'll instead inbound it along the sideline by the Borough bench. Johnson to inbound into the back court with Hansen. She'll bring it back across the timeline. Christensen, top of the key. Geiger will put up the 3 ball. That one long, and battle for the rebound. A good box out there. Sorry with her 1st board. Olson, and pass attempted to Olson as Geiger will pick up the foul. Her 1st, team's 2nd. Mackenzie Potasic back in for Hillsboro Central Valley. Potasic to inbound it along the baseline. Lobs it out, Lassard, and she traveled. So a travel, turnover by the Burrows, gives it back to Oak Grove. Inbounds to Peyton Hansen across the timeline, gets a screen from Geiger to Christensen. Double team comes for the Burrows. In the corner, 3 ball Geiger, that one off, but the rebound Christensen, offensive rebound inside DeYoung, good. Carolyn DeYoung now with 4. 6'2", has 5 inches taller than the tallest Borough player, as Cotton keeps it alive for the Burrows. Olson, bodies on the floor, still loose. Cotton able to corral it in the corner. Potasic. Abentroth will look to drive, splits the defenders, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. McCall Johnson on the foul. Her 2nd. Team's 3rd. See if the Grovers try to go inside to get DeYoung more. Again, the height advantage for her. 6'2". As Abentroth 1st shot attempt is no good. Euchre back in for the Grovers. Bettner back in for the Burrows. Abentroth, 2nd free throw. That one is no good. Missed them both, and the rebound is taken by Rachel Christensen, her 3rd board of the game. Top of the key with Geiger. Looking to drive, spin, elbow. DeYoung, mid-range J. That one couldn't get the bounce. Battle for it. Euchre able to keep it alive for Oak Grove. Ball on the floor, and then it's stolen away by Olsen. Olsen ahead to Potasek. She'll bring it across the timeline. In the corner, Cotton, the mid-range J is good. Paige Cotton with her second bucket. She's got 4. As we'll readjust the net. 5:25 to play in the first half. Burrows trail by 5. Inbounds to Peyton Hansen. She'll bring it across the timeline. Christensen lost the handle of it, trying to keep it alive at the half-court stripe, and the pass goes into the Burrow bench. Burrows force another turnover. Oak Grove gives the ball right back to the Burrows. Potasek across the timeline. Dribbles it right side. Picks up her dribble. Top of the key. Paige Cotton works it inside to Peyton Olsen, and will have a foul. Peyton Hansen, her second, team's 4th. Flip script here in this second quarter. The Grovers with 4 fouls. The Burrows yet to commit a foul. Burrows looking to inbound it and lobs it out. Bettner, top of the key. 3 minutes gone in this second quarter, as we'll get a violation. Palming the ball violation there by Raina Bettner. Turnover back to Oak Grove. Harper Brunsvold back in. And Addison Sari back in for the Burrows. Inbounds is to Brunsvold. Bring it across the timeline, guarded there by Sari. Double team comes, gets it to Christensen. She'll look to drive inside. Potasek deflects it as it'll be off of Christensen. Burrows forced the turnover. Burrow basketball, Olsen, as we'll get a timeout. Timeout from Nodak Insurance, Golden Harvest, Tim Gazette, Seed Sales Scoreboard. Grovers by 5, yourliveevent.com.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemind.com.
From out of the Nodak Insurance Company, timeout. Your agents with answers. Burrows trail by 5. They'll inbound it to Potasek. She'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded there by Brunsvold. Picks up her dribble and stepped on the baseline. Out of bounds. And possession back to Oak Grove. Inbound to Brunsvold in front of the Grover bench. She'll bring it across the timeline, picked up there by Sari. Christensen inside to Euchre, now back out, 3 ball, that one's good. Sophie Geiger, her second triple. She's got 8, 23-15. Back the other way, Peyton Olsen, baseline, picks it up, back out, 3 ball, Potasek, that one off the mark, the 3 ball was by Sari. Potasek with the offensive rebound, able to keep it alive for the Burrows. Cotton, she'll put up the 3 ball. That one no good. Olsen rebound, put back good. Peyton Olsen, rebound number 6. She's got 8 points, 23-17, the Grovers lead. Just past halfway, Olsen steps in front of a pass, gets the steal. She'll look to go all the way. Baseline, now back out. Potasek, 3 ball, good. Mackenzie Potasek, her second from beyond the arc. She's got 8. And the lead for the Grovers is down to just 3. Across the timeline, Brunsvold, pass tipped by Compton, but able to keep it alive is Johnson. But then stolen away as Sari all the way, and shot no good. Geiger with the rebound. Tie up, keeps it with Hillsboro Central Valley. So Burrows will retain possession. So Burrow basketball, Sari will inbound it along the baseline. out to Abentroth. Takes a step, puts up the floater. That one short off the front iron. Cotton, though, gets the rebound. Put back couldn't go, and Brunsvold with the rebound. And then we'll get a foul. Potasic on the foul. That'll be her second, team's first of the quarter. Abentroth out. Casey Hong back in for Hillsboro Central Valley. Brunsvold across the timeline. DeYoung inside Euchre, but tipped away by Olson. It will stay with the Grovers. 3:05 on the game clock. 27 seconds on the shot clock for Oak Grove. Geiger to inbound it along the baseline. Lobs it out. Brunsvold. Christensen. Geiger thought about the three, instead dribbles it around and heads it back to Christensen. Inside, Brunsvold draws the foul. Peyton Olson, her second, team second. So Harper Brunsvold to the free throw line. 1 for 2 so far tonight. First one rattles in good. Raina Bettner back in for HCV as Addison Hunt checking in for the first time for the Grovers. Brunsvold, second shot. That one no good. And the rebound taken by Peyton Olson for the Burros. She's got 7 boards. Bettner across the timeline. Cotton, top of the key. In the corner. Potasic drives, no, but draws the foul. Sorry will go to the free throw line. So Addison Sorry to the free throw line for the first time. Carolyn DeYoung, her second team foul. Sorry, first free throw attempt is good. Her first point of the game. As Taylor Euchre back in for Oak Grove. Burros trail by 3. Second shot, that one's good. Got them both. The Burros within 2. First time it's been within 2 since the Grovers got the opening basket of the game. As trying for a steal was Sorry. We'll get a tie-up, and the arrow keeps it with Oak Grove. Good hands there by Hillsboro Central Valley. Talked with Coach Slider as he said the Burros, they're scrappy. Showing it so far in the first quarter plus here today. Brunsvold back across the timeline. Christensen, 20 on the shot clock. Euchre in the corner. Brunsvold for 3. That one off the mark. Battle for the rebound and corralled by Christensen. Her 4th board. She still has it. Now back out Hunt and Geiger. She'll reset it. 25 on the shot clock. Geiger looks to drive inside, but stolen away. Bettner able to steal it. She'll go the other way. Drives inside, draws the foul, and Raina Bettner to the free throw line. Addie Hunt with the foul, her first, team's 6th. So Raina Bettner to the free throw line. First shot up and good. Her first points tonight. Second shot is off the mark, no good. Splits the pair, battle for the offensive rebound, crowd by the Bros. Olson inside, Potasic blocked. Hunt with the block, rebound, but then stolen away. Bettner, the shot for the Bros, no good. But Potasic with the offensive rebound, trying to keep it alive, and a foul. Foul on the Grovers. Geiger with the foul, her second. Burrows in the bonus. Mackenzie Potasic to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot is good. She's got 9 for the Burros. Lainey Casper's back in for the Grovers. Hadley Abentroth in for the Burros. Second shot is good. Potasic got them both. And for the first time tonight, the Burros take the lead, 25-24 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Brunsville the other way for the Grovers. Hunt inside, tipped, stolen away. Potasic with the steal. She'll look to bring it across the timeline. Does so. 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Sorry for the Burros. Right wing, top of the key. Paige Cotton inside, but stolen away by Brunsvold. Brunsvold will bring it up court across the timeline. Still with it. Drives inside, laying in the foul. Harper Brunsvold with the bucket. She'll go to the free throw line. Peyton Olson, that's her third. First player with 3 fouls for either team. As Brunsvold looking for the three-point play, no good. Battle for the rebound, it's taken by Peyton Olson. She's got 8 boards this first half. Potasic ahead to Sari. Picks up her dribble. Cotton around the three-point arc. Potasic. Abentroth thought about it. Now she'll take the three. That one is short. Battle for the rebound. Still loose and corralled there by Brunsvold. And then draws the foul. Abentroth, her third. She's got 3. 2 Burros with 3 fouls. As we'll see 6 Burro floors. There we go. Abentroth with 3 fouls. She'll check out. Also out is Olson with 3 fouls. Inbound, Brunsvold across the timeline, but stolen away. Paige Cotton able to get in way of the pass. Tipped right to Potasic. She'll then bring it across the timeline. 12 seconds between shot and game clock. And a steal. Brunsvold will get the steal. Drives the other way. Shot, no good. Cotton with the rebound. Her 4th board up ahead. Lassard inside. Tried to feed it to Hong, but it's stolen away by Euchre. And then a foul as the Grovers now in the bonus. And they'll go to the line. Hong with the foul, her second. 5th team foul, so now the Grovers in the bonus. So Taylor Euchre at the line to shoot a pair. First one up and good. Euchre with her first points of the contest. Lassard will check out. Bettner in for the Burros. Second shot, good, got them both. Grovers lead by 3, 24 seconds to play in the half. Shot clock turned off. Sorry across the timeline. Grovers looking to bring some pressure. Potasic up ahead, Hong and Caspers tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Burros. 16.3 to shoot. Or 16.3 left in the half. Potasic to inbound it for the Burros. Bettner in the corner. She'll look to drive inside and stripped away. Taken away by Brunsvold. She'll look to drive it. Bettner looking for the steal and we'll call it tie-up. Arrow gives it back to the Burros. Possession gives it to the Burros. One final chance before the end of the half. Bettner to inbound it. Potasic, Brunsvold got a tip. Ahead to Sari from half court. That one off the mark. No good, and that will do it for our first half. 2 quarters in the books, 2 quarters to go on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Oak Grove 28, Hillsboro Central Valley 25 on YourLiveEvent.com.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, Farm equipment sales. Repair on all equipment in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. It's our First Class Mortgage halftime report. Oak Grove with a 3-point lead, 28-25 through 2 quarters of play here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Grover's outscoring the Burros 18-12 to take a 6-point lead after 1 quarter. Burros, though, outscore Oak Grove by 3 in the second quarter, 13-10, to bring it to our first half score of 28-25. Stat-wise for both teams, Mackenzie Potasic leads all players, 10 points, 2 rebounds for her. Addison Sari with 2 points and a rebound for the Burros. Paige Cotton, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Raina Bettner, 1 point with 1 rebound. Casey Hong has 1 board, and Peyton Olson has 8 points and 8 rebounds. Free throw line, the Burros shot 8 of 12 from the charity stripe. For Oak Grove, Sophie Geiger with 8 points to lead the Grovers, 7 for Harper Brunsvold. McCall Johnson with 3 points and a rebound. Peyton Hansen, 2 points, 5 rebounds. Rachel Christensen, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Carolyn DeYoung with 4 points for the Grovers. And Taylor Euchre, 2 points, 2 rebounds for Oak Grove. Addison Hunt and Lainey Caspers each adding a board for the Grovers. Free throw wise, the Grovers 6 of 10 at the free throw line. That's a look at your first half stats here on our First Class Mortgage halftime report. We'll take a break, take a look at other scores around the state of North Dakota when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Back here, First Class Mortgage halftime report. Brady Siebels with you here. As Chris Krink joining us here, running the camera, jamming out to some Black Eyed Peas. Now toe tapping a little bit to some Cotton Eye Joe here from the broadcast area. Taking a look at other scores in Division A girls basketball across the state of North Dakota. In Ned Rose at the Ned Rose tournament, Stanley defeats North Prairie 57-37, and the host Ned Rose defeats Surrey 57-34. Turtle Mountain Community defeats Carrington 70-49. As we mentioned at the Barnes County tournament, third place game, Maple River defeats Northern Cass 57-44. Other games in Division A, Bismarck St. Mary's defeats Dickinson Trinity 65-25. In Watford City at the Rough Rider Center, the Watford City tournament, Bowman County loses to Sidney, Montana 48-40. In the Barnes County Tournament Championship game, Valley City leads Lemoore Litchfield Marion 26-23 in the second quarter. Chase Miller, the call for you there on yourliveevent.com. Those are all of the games gone with scores in progress here so far on yourliveevent.com. Take a break. We'll come back with our second half. That's when we return on yourliveevent.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Grover basketball to start half number 2 as Sophie Geiger with it. She'll hand it off. Peyton Hansen off to Christensen. Also on the court, Johnson as well as DeYoung as shot no good. DeYoung with the offensive rebound, but then stolen away by Hillsboro Central Valley. Going with the same starting 5 to start this half. Abentroth, Sari, Cotton, Hong, and Olson for Hillsboro Central Valley. Remember, Hong with 3 fouls so far. Abentroth inbounds or drives inside. Shot wouldn't go. And the rebound taken by Peyton Hansen, her 6th board. Up ahead, and the foul as Sophie Geiger to the free throw line for the second time. Paige Kahn with the foul, her second, first team foul of the quarter. Geiger to the free throw line for the first time, or the second time tonight. 0 of 3 now at the free throw line as her first one rattles out no good. Second shot upcoming, that one is good. Splits the pair, 29-25, Grovers by 4. Up ahead to Cotton. Abentroth out of her grip and into the arms of Coach Connell for Hillsboro Central Valley. A turnover. Possession back to Oak Grove. Inbounds, Peyton Hansen across the timeline. Geiger with it. Right wing. Top of the key, Johnson, and we'll get a foul. Hong, her foul, her third. 3 Burrows now with 3 fouls. And she'll have to check out Bettner. Inbounds to Christensen. Hansen over to Geiger. Drive inside, spin goes the other way in the corner. Hansen 3 ball, that one off the mark. And Olsen with the rebound. She's got 9 boards. Sorry, across the timeline. Bettner alone. She'll put up the triple. She'll hit the triple. Her first basket from the floor. It's a 3 ball. She's got 4 points. Burrows trail by 1. Burrows briefly led 25-24. That's their only lead here tonight. As inside to McCall Johnson. She's got 5. Grovers by 3. Ahead to Bettner for Hillsboro Central Valley. She'll put up the 3 ball again. That one too strong. And DeYoung with the rebound. Geiger in the corner. Christensen baseline drive. And they'll get Bettner on the foul. Her third. Excuse me, her first, team's third. Potasic back in for the Burrows. As Abentroth checks out, Euchre back in for the Grovers. Grover inbounds at the baseline, ahead to Hansen. Geiger drives inside, and we'll get a foul on the ground. As 4 fouls for the Burrows in the first 3 minutes, 6 seconds. And now Mackenzie Potasic has 3 fouls. 4 Burrows with 3 fouls here early on in the third quarter. Baseline inbound to Hansen for the Grovers. Geiger gets a screen, 3 ball, that one off the mark. And Paige Cotton with her 5th rebound. Hands it off. Potasic across the timeline. Cotton inside. Olsen, no. DeYoung the rebound, but then Olsen with the steal and able to keep it alive to Bettner. Top of the key. 3 ball, sorry, no. Olsen with the rebound. And pivot foot, she traveled. Grover basketball. Olsen now with 10 rebounds. 2 points away from the double-double for the Burrows. But the tie-up gives the ball to Oak Grove. Euchre pass, that was intercepted. Potasic with the steal, picks up her dribble inside, tried to get it to Olsen, but McCall Johnson with the steal, hands it off to Christensen across the timeline on the pass to Geiger, thought about the 3, instead dribbles it around the arc, now top of the key, still with it, backs it out, Christensen, 20 on the shot clock, Johnson, corner, Geiger, baseline drive, no, Euchre offensive rebound, no, and Compton the rebound for the Burrows. Across the timeline, inside, Potasic for the bucket. Mackenzie Potasic at the block all alone. Burrows trail by a point. Hansen across the timeline, and a Nodak Insurance timeout called by Oak Grove. 4:30 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Grovers by 1, yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
Oak Grove to inbound out of the Nodak Insurance timeout. Brad Richter in Hillsboro. Sales associate Nick Preston, your agent with answers. Inside, shot attempt no good by Johnson, and the rebound taken by the Burros. Olsen, Bettner along the three-point arc. Potasic fakes, looks to drive inside over to Abentroth. Top of the key, Cotton, three ball, that one short. And the rebound taken by Peyton Hansen. Hands it off, Geiger. She'll bring it across the timeline. Halfway gone in this third quarter. Johnson in the corner. Hansen and Christensen over to Euchre. Top of the key, Peyton Hansen. 20 on the shot clock, drive inside, handoff. Geiger, she'll put up the floater. That one off the front iron, no good. And the rebound taken by Mackenzie Potasic. Across the timeline, ahead to Cotton. Gets a screen back to Potasic, able to keep it alive. Drives inside, gets a screen from a teammate, and Potasic lays it in. The Burros, their second lead, 32-31, the Burros with the advantage. Geiger back to Hansen. Euchre back to Hansen. Geiger over to Johnson. She'll put up the long two, no. And Paige Cotton with the rebound, her seventh board. Ahead to Potasic. She'll bring it across the timeline and give it back to Cotton. Abentroth in the corner. Back to Cotton. Left wing inside. Olsen. Back out Potasic. Bettner. Extra pass. Three ball in the corner. No. Battle for the rebound. Still on the floor, and we'll get a foul against the Burros. Potasic with the foul. That'll be her fourth. Fifth team foul. So the Grovers are in the bonus, and the Grovers have yet to commit a foul this quarter. Euchre to the free throw line. Second trip. She's 2 of 2 at the free throw line. First shot up ahead and good. Sorry, back in for the Burros. Brunsvold back in for the Grovers. Tied up 32 apiece here in this third quarter. Second one good. Euchre is 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Grovers with the lead once again at 33-32. Sorry, ahead to Olsen across the timeline. Cotton, floater, that one couldn't get the roll. Olsen comes in for the rebound. Shot deflected. Rebound by Christensen and eventually corralled by Euchre. Across the timeline, Hansen. Christensen inside Euchre. Johnson, shot no good. And Addison, sorry, her second board. She brings it across the timeline. Bettner, three ball, no. Battle for the rebound, and we'll get a foul on the floor. Charged against Oak Grove. McCall Johnson, her third foul. First one on the Grovers. Burro basketball, they'll inbound along the baseline. Sorry to inbound it for the Burros. Cotton, top of the key, Bettner. Abentroth all alone. She'll put up the corner three. That one too strong. And Christensen the rebound. Her sixth board up ahead, Brunsvold, and Bettner got a piece of the arm. Foul, and the Grovers back to the free throw line. Bettner her second. Grover's in the bonus. Brunsvold to the free throw line, 2 of 5 at the line tonight. Make it now 3 of 6. First one is good. As Sophie Geiger back in for Oak Grove. 2:01 to play here in the third quarter. Grover's by a pair. Second shot, good, got them both. Grover's back up by 3. Bettner, as a Grover goes tumbling. Cotton, cross court, Aben Troth puts up the shot. Christensen might have got a piece of it, and taken by Johnson, but she was out of bounds. Double team came from Aben Troth and Cotton, and foot on the line. Turnover, possession back to the Burros. Trail by 3. Sorry to inbound it inside. Cotton draws the foul, and Paige Cotton will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Brunsvold, her first, team second. Paige Cotton at the free throw line, 4 points tonight, and couldn't get the roll. This is her first trip to the charity stripe. Minute 44 to play in the quarter. Burros trail by 3. Cotton's second shot, that one's good, splits the pair. Burros trail by 2. Inbounds to Geiger. She'll walk it up court. Over to Brunsvold. Guarded there by Bettner. Back to Brunsvold. Christensen. Euchre inside. Pass attempt deflected. Bettner with the steal. She'll look to bring it up court. Stop, puts it up. That one no good. Olsen the rebound. Put back good, and we're tied. Peyton Olsen with the double-double, 10 points, 13 boards, tied up at 35 with 70 seconds to play in the quarter. Euchre all alone, now double team comes, and Bettner gets in front of the pass for the steal ahead. Cotton laying good. Burros lead by 2, largest lead the Burros have had tonight, 37-35. Brunsvold across the timeline, over to Geiger, and she traveled. Turnover on the Grovers. Possession goes back to HCV. 48.7, so 12 seconds between shot and game clock. 2-point lead for the Burros. Sorry, across the timeline, guarded there by Brunsvold. Switch goes the other way. Now stops, picks up the dribble. Inside Olsen, back out. Cotton, 3-ball, no. Battle for the rebound, still loose, and Brunsvold will corral it. Her third board, pass tipped by Sorry. She gets the steal, 25, collision. As going hard to the floor, both was Sorry and Johnson for their respective teams. Johnson with the blocking foul. Her fourth, so now she's got 4. First Grover with 4 fouls. She'll have to check out. Peyton Hansen back in for Oak Grove. 25.3 to play in the quarter. Burros can hold for the final shot. Inbounds to Sorry across the timeline. Picks up the dribble. Cotton. Back out. Bettner, 3-ball. That one no good and out of bounds. 13.1. Oak Grove the chance for the final shot. They need an inbounder as Hansen will inbound it to Brunsvold. Give and go right back to Payne Hansen across the timeline. Ball on the floor. Bettner with the steal. Ahead to Cotton. She'll put up the shot. No. Gets her own rebound. Put back. No. Bettner out of time. 3 quarters in the books. 1 quarter to go. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Burros 37. Grovers 35. YourLiveEvent.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Burros outscore the Grovers 12-7 to take a 2-point lead into our final quarter. As it will be Burro basketball. Sorry for the Burro, splits a double team. Olsen, baseline drive, puts it up, no. Olsen got her own rebound. Abentroth, no, draws the foul. And the Burros back to the free throw line. 9 of 14 are the Burros here in this contest tonight. Hadley Abentroth back to the free throw line, 0 for 2 tonight, looking for her first points of the game. First one, got it to go. Burros lead by 3. It's the largest lead they've had tonight. Second shot, got them both. Burros lead by 4. Grover inbound to Brunsvold. She'll bring it across the timeline. And pass stolen away. Paige Cotton with the steal, lay in, no, and rebound off of Geiger, and then Cotton just out of instincts, reaching for the ball, touching it. It goes out of bounds. Grover basketball. Brunsvold will walk it up court, cross the timeline, pass ahead. Hansen, spin move, inside shot attempt, no good by Caspers, and the rebound taken by the Burros. Sorry, up ahead to Cotton, inside Olsen, shot no. Geiger with the rebound. Second board for her. She'll bring it across the timeline. Goes the other way. Spin cycle. Back out. 3-ball on its way. Good. Peyton Hansen with her first triple. Grovers trail by a point. Olsen. Burrows got to get across the timeline. Stripped from Olsen. Brunsvold the steal. The lay-in is good. And the Grovers retake the lead. 5-point mini run. The Grovers by 1. Up ahead to Abentroth, and she was on the base. She was on the sideline. A turnover. Turnover by the Burros. That will force a Nodak Insurance timeout called by Hillsboro Central Valley. Grovers by 1. Golden Harvest. Nope. Excuse me. Never mind. Not a timeout. Just Coach Connell talking with the official. So it was a delay of game warning called against the Burros, as then the Grovers will turn it over back to HCV. Pass out of the reach of Lainey Caspers. So Burro basketball, they trail by 1. Inbounds is to Sorry, up ahead to Cotton. Brings it across the timeline, look to split the defenders, and draws the foul. As Geiger on the foul. Be her third. Johnson has 4 for the Grovers. She's out for Hillsboro Central Valley. Looking at fouls, Abentroth with 3. That's the most for the Burros on the court. They do have a couple of Burros with 4 fouls. Inbounds was tipped but kept alive by the Burros. Olsen draws a Brunsvold foul. That'll be her second, team's third. For the Burros, 4 fouls for Potasic, 3 apiece for Abentroth, Hong, and Olsen. Inside to Olsen. Outside Bettner. Sorry, 3-ball, no. And the rebound taken by Christensen, her 7th rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline. Up ahead, Brunsvold for the bucket. Grovers by 2. And the inbounds was tipped back to Hillsboro Central Valley. Potasic back in. And now we'll get a timeout, a Nodak Insurance timeout. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Grovers by 3, 42-39, yourliveevent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
Out of the Nodak Insurance timeout, Brad Richter, your agent in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville, your agents with answers, Nodak Insurance Company. Borough basketball, they trail by 3, up ahead to Olsen, falls to the floor, will get a tie-up, and the arrow gives it to Oak Grove. So Grovers force another turnover. Inbound to Brunsvold. She'll walk it across the timeline. Kaspers inside. Hansen back out. Brunsvold 3-ball. No. Battle for the rebound. Tipped off of a Burrow. It will stay with Oak Grove. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Geiger to inbound it for Oak Grove. Out to Christensen along the arc. Kaspers. Left wing in the corner, Geiger back to Kaspers. Christensen, she'll put up the 3-ball, that one off the mark. Rebound goes to Kaspers, her second board. In the corner, Hansen back to Geiger, and we'll get a whistle. And shot clock is stopped. Clock was stopped. As they'll try to figure that out. Again, coming to you from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency broadcast booth. Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl, your agent in Hillsboro. As we'll adjust the shot clock, they'll take 10 seconds off, so they'll put 20 on the shot clock. Put 5:23 on the game clock. Grovers by 3, inbounds to Hansen. Brunsvold, right wing. Top of the key, Geiger, 10 seconds to shoot. Christensen dribbles now inside, puts up the shot. Olsen might have blocked it. Nope, they'll say got a piece of her and draws the foul. Paige Cotton, her third, team's first. Rachel Christensen at the free throw line, 2 for 2 from the stripe. That one is good. Announcer Jinx be darned. Now 3 for 3. I'm a believer. Second shot. That one's good. Got them both. Burrows inbounded to Bettner. The Grovers now by 5. Bettner still with it. Top of the key. 3 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. Inside Olsen, back out Abentroth, baseline drive. Christensen got a piece of it. Right back to Abentroth, put it up. No. Patasic with the rebound. Inside Cotton, she'll put up the hook shot. Good. Much needed basket there from Paige Cotton. She's got 9 for the Burros. 4.5 to play. Kaspers inside. Christensen drives, couldn't get it to goal. And Olsen with rebound number 15 tonight. Still ahead, Bittner in the corner, picked up her dribble. Patasic, top of the key, Cotton. Inside, Abentroth, stern face off the glass, good. Abentroth with 4, Burrows within 1. That will force another Nodak Insurance timeout. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Out of the timeout from Nodak Insurance Company, your agent with answers. Burrows a mini 5-0 run to get to, a mini 6-0 run, get to within 1 at 44-43. Burrows led by 2 going into this third quarter. Got the lead up to as high as 4. Oak Grove got the lead to 5 before straight Burrow points, as he brought them within 1 at 44-43. Brunsvold across the timeline. Geiger 3-ball, good! So Sophie Geiger with the triple, her third from beyond the arc. Grover's up by 4. A head pass stolen away. Hansen with the steal, and then Abentrout the foul. That'll be her 4th. Team second. So second, Burrow with 4 fouls. Potasic and Abentrout both with 4 fouls. Inbound to Brunsvold. She'll walk it across the timeline. Inside, Hansen, and it's stolen away. Paige Cotton with the steal. She'll look to drive inside, split the double team, lost the handle of it. It was deflected, tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Burrows, 31 to shoot. Inbounds, Potasic. Bettner 3-ball, short. Potasic with the rebound, able to keep it alive. Her 5th board, back to Bettner. 20 on the shot clock, top of the key. Cotton, Bettner, inside, drive Olsen. Abentroth trying to keep it alive and deflected. Still alive, tipped around, Bettner with it. 7 on the shot clock, Potasic. Abentroth, step drive inside, off the glass, good! Abentroth with 6 all this quarter. Burrows trail by a deuce. Brunsvold to inbound, and we'll get a whistle, and we'll inbound it from the baseline. I think we need to adjust the clock once again. So inbound to Bettner now. She'll walk it across the timeline. Under 3 to play. Kaspers, cross court, Geiger, drive, no, but draws the foul. And Sophie Geiger to the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight. She's 1 of 4 at the stripe. Olsen with the foul, that's her 4th. 3rd Burrow with 4. Geiger first shot off the mark, no good. .248 to play here in the 4th quarter. Grover's by 2. Geiger at the line, 2nd shot, that one's good, splits the pair. Grover's lead by 3. McCall Johnson back in. She's got 4 fouls for the Grovers. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. Inbounds to Potasic. Picks up her dribble. Olsen back to Potasic across the timeline. Bettner thought about the 3. Potasic. Cross court. Abentroth steps inside. Drives blocked. Cotton, though, got it. She'll put it high off the glass. No. And Christensen with the rebound. Her 8th board. But back Abentroth able to tip, poke it away. Corral it for the steal. Potasic the other way for the Burrows. Picks up her dribble inside Cotton. Over to Abentroth. Bettner. And steal. Geiger steals it away from her. Stripped it away. Back the other way. Inside Christensen for the bucket. She's got 6. Grovers by 5. Under 2 to play. Brunsville with the tip. Olsen keeps it alive. And it's a 10-second call. Burrows couldn't get it across the timeline. 10-second call. Turnover. Possession back to Oak Grove. Casper's back in. Grovers will inbound it in the front court. Geiger to Brunsvold in the backcourt. She'll walk it across the timeline. Geiger. Burrows with the double team looking to put up some pressure, and Bettner forces the steal. Turnover. Possession arrow gives it to the Burros. As Johnson back in for Oak Grove. 143, Burros trail by 5. Inbounds to Potasic. She'll bring it across the timeline. Now go the other way. Drive out Abentroth. Bettner, top of the key. Drive inside. Cotton. Corner, Abentroth, baseline. Back to Cotton. Lost it, able to keep it. Bettner, 3 ball. No, too strong, and Brunsvold with her 4th rebound, but the pass too far up ahead, and it's a turnover back to HCV. And we'll get a timeout. Nodak Insurance Company, timeout. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette, Seed Sales Scoreboard. Grovers by 5, yourliveevent.com.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison, and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions.
Out of the Nodak Insurance Company timeout, Burros trail by 5. Inbounds, Olsen ahead to Potasic, and Geiger tips it out of bounds. It will stay with HCV. Inbounds, Bettner, Abentroth in the corner, back to Bettner. Potasic thought about it. Inside, Olsen, and draws the foul. So Johnson will pick up the foul. So that will be her 5th. She will foul out. 5 points, 2 rebounds for her tonight. So Taylor Euchre checking in for the Grovers. Burrows got to get it in, and Brunsvold with the steal. But stolen right back by the Burros. Bettner thought about the 3, inside to Cotton, puts up the shot, off the glass, no. Olsen rebound, put back, no, and Brunsvold the rebound. Her 5th board. Olsen now with 16, and will get a foul. Bettner on the foul. That'll be her 3rd, team's 4th. And Sophie Geiger back to the free throw line. Free throw attempt, no good. Sorry, back in for the Burros. Laney Casper's back in for Oak Grove. Second shot is good. Geiger splits the pair. She's got 14, most for the Grovers. Euchre back in. Grovers lead by 6. Still a 2-possession game. Potasic picked up the dribble. Ahead, try to get it to Cotton, and they'll say it's off of Christensen. It stays with the Burros. 42 on the game clock, 28 on the shot clock. Burros need to get some points. Inbounds, sorry. Inside, try to get to Olsen. Tip, sorry, keep it alive. Abentroth, she'll put up the corner 3. No. Rebound out to Christensen. Ahead, Geiger laying, no, and Cotton with the rebound. Cotton with 9 rebounds. She'll look to put up the 3. That one was blocked. Abentrout went right to her. Shot no good. Brunsvold with the rebound, and we'll get a tie-up. Arrow goes to Oak Grove. 18.2 as it looks like the Bros are going to have to try to play the foul game. Timeout. Nodak Insurance Company timeout. On the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, Grovers lead by 6.
And beyond with the drain tile project from growers. Prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Out of the Nodak Insurance Company timeout. Grovers lead by 6. They have the ball. Burrows going to try to play the foul game. Brunsvold, Burrows playing off for right now. Ahead to Christensen across the timeline. Hansen back out. Looks like Burrows will just let the Grovers run the clock. Final 5 seconds. Brunsvold, Christensen, 2-1. Hansen will hold it, and that will do it. As Oak Grove will survive here tonight. A game Burrows squad, but the Grovers able to pull it out. They pick up the victory. Your final tonight on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Oak Grove 51, Hillsboro Central Valley 45. We'll recap when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Post-game show here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com as Oak Grove improves to 2-0 on the season. The Burros fall to 1-2. Scoring summary here, Oak Grove got out to the early fast start. They led after one quarter of play 18-12. Burros outscored the Grovers in that second quarter 13-10 to get within 3. 28-25 was the score at halftime. Burros outscoring Oak Grove 12-7 in that third quarter to take the lead 37-35. After 3 quarters of play, Burros got out to a 4-point lead at one point in the fourth quarter, but Oak Grove able to come back, pick up the victory, outscoring the Burros 16-8, doubling up in that quarter to pick up the victory here tonight, 51-45. That was your final tonight on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Again, the Grovers are now 2-0. The Burros will fall to 1-2. Take a break, come back with our awards as well as our stats and more when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll get you our awards here tonight. We'll start with Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. 34, Peyton Olsen for Hillsboro Central Valley, a double-double for her tonight. 10 points and 16 rebounds for her. She brought the energy tonight. Enbridge, Energy for Life online, Enbridge.com. Our Legacy Precision Egg feature Player of the Game, we will give that to Sophie Geiger for Oak Grove, as she had 14 points to lead all Grovers in scoring, including 3 triples from beyond the arc, a 3 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter, and then a big one in the fourth quarter to help the Grovers with the win. That's your Agassi Precision Egg feature Player of the Game, Geiger from beyond the arc. Brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro, 701-636-2119, or online at planterdoc.com. And your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, as Mackenzie Potasic for Hillsboro Central Valley coming off the bench, providing a spark. 14 points to lead the Burros in scoring. 14 points for her, 5 rebounds as well to lead the Burros. Mackenzie Potasic is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. We'll take a break, come back with some interviews when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
If you have ideas about building plans for the next year, whether it's a new farm, shop, home, garage, or something else, now is the perfect time to start planning. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, recommends beginning the process now for securing your contractors and getting price quotes early. The team at Ada Building Center, LLC will help you explore ideas, draw up designs, and make sure your building goes smoothly. 218-784-3661, or check out adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Our post-game show continues here as we'll get some reaction here. We'll talk with Sophie Geiger for Oak Grove. And Sophie, first off, congratulations on the victory tonight. Just talk about how nice it feels on home court to pick up a victory here against the Burros.
It feels really good to be 2-0, and we're just happy we won.
Yeah, kind of talk about how the game is, right? A game Hillsboro Central Valley ended up having to come from behind, fell by as much as 4 points in that fourth quarter. Just kind of talk about what the message was, or the mood of the team in that fourth quarter to be able to get that comeback and get the run to pick up the victory tonight.
I just think we needed to pass the ball and we made the right plays at the right time.
As now, again, early on in the season here for the Grovers, like you said, 2-0. What do you hope for yourself as well as your teammates to continue to build on, to work on, to develop as this long season progresses?
Keep passing the ball and just working hard every game.
Just kind of talk about as well, like the team-wise, right? A lot of seniors, but yet you've also got some younger ones. You got some freshmen making being contributors for the team. So just kind of talk about how that team dynamic has kind of settled in here throughout to start this season.
I think everybody just gives it their all, and it doesn't matter who's on the court. We all just play together.
All right, Sophie Geiger joining us here for Oak Grove. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck on the season moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break, come back with more. yourliveevent.com.
If you're dreaming of a new home or looking to refinance, get in touch with First Class Mortgage. They make the process simple, fast, and local. Their team knows the Red River Valley, and they're here to help you with the right loan, with the best rate, and personal service every step of the way. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, choose First Class Mortgage, where your story begins. Visit firstclasscorp.com or stop by the office in Fargo.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Our post-game show continues here. Our DJ Coulter Agency post-game coaches comments. Chad Slider for Oak Grove. And Coach, first off, congratulations on the victory. Didn't necessarily make it easy on yourself there in that second half, but just talk about the effort for the girls able to come back in the fourth quarter to pick up the win.
That's what we said in the locker room. It was a great effort. We're down going into the fourth quarter. And we had to figure out a way to make some plays at the end. Their 1-3-1 was giving us fits all night. We made some lineup changes and went small, got our 5 guards out there so we can move the ball a little bit more and attack the basket on some cross-court passes. And fortunately for us, it worked out. Credit to Hillsboro, though. They came in and they gave us everything that they could. So we're fortunate to walk out with a win tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned that. We talked in the pregame show. You mentioned that they were scrappy, and that's what it was, right? A lot of loose balls on the floor, a lot of steals, whatnot. Just talk about how you, as the game went on, how you had to try to adjust or regroup with that.
Well, and it goes back to what we mentioned in the pregame. We're young, right? We've got 2 young guards that are learning, and it's getting them into the right positions on the court so that they can make the right plays. And part of that process is making sure that we're continuing to teach them those things. Obviously there's some frustration that comes with that at times, and I have to take a breath and relax a little bit. But yeah, Hillsboro was scrappy. I mentioned in the locker room, there's a couple times where the smallest girl on the floor, their 5'3" guard, is getting offensive rebounds under the basket. They just keep coming at you, and they did a good job. But fortunately, we were able to figure some things out there in the fourth quarter.
Now 2-0 on the season. Talk about just how great it is to have kind of one of these games, right, where maybe parts of the game didn't go your way here in this early part of the season, so you can kind of learn from it, take what you can, and then continue to move it on as you get into this long season.
It's important for us. Every game in our region is going to be like this. Every night's going to be a dogfight. Both Region 1 and Region 2 have just teams that are stacked up and down the regions, and every night is going to be a hard game. We're not going to have any cakewalks. So for us to play these non-conference games against good regional opponents, it's going to help us in the long run for sure.
As now you go into region play starting next week, a couple of big games here. It starts at Lisbon and then hosting Central Cass next week.
Yep, we'll go down to Lisbon. They always play well at home. We seem to not play well in Lisbon for whatever reason, so we're going to take the weekend off and get a little bit of rest and then prepare on Monday to get our first, hopefully, conference win.
We'll have both those games for you right here on yourliveevent.com. Chad, thanks for the time. Good luck here this season moving forward.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, take a break. Come back with more. yourliveevent.com.
This holiday season, discover unbeatable prices on major name brand appliances at Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. From refrigerators, washers, dryers, ranges, they have everything you need to upgrade your home and wow your guests. Shop the wide selection and find the perfect appliances for every room at Cywick Lumber and Hardware, your destination for all home appliances. Open Monday through Saturday, Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles,
YourLiveEvent.com. Our post-game show continues. It's our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game coaches' comments for Hillsboro Central Valley. Dwayne Connell for the Burros. And, Coach, a tough game here tonight. Had some moments, ups and downs. Had a lead. Just unfortunately, fourth quarter game kind of got away from you against the Grovers here tonight.
Yeah, it come down to making baskets. We missed way too many. I don't even know what our shooting percentage was, but it couldn't have been good at all. I was impressed with our defense. Our trap was great. We were able to do it for 4 quarters of the game. We haven't been able to do that yet this year. So, I mean, that's encouraging. Turnovers, way too many. But like I told the girls in the locker room, you're going to give up something throughout the course of a game. And, heck, if we have 30 turnovers, then you got to make your baskets. You got to make everything around the basket. Otherwise, you're going to have to shave off 10 turnovers. But like I said, we were willing to give up something. We had a lot of turnovers. But if we would have just finished our shots, I think we would have been fine tonight.
You mentioned there on the defensive wise, forcing a lot of turnovers, that trap. Just to kind of talk about that part on the defense, able to get some turnovers, which was able to create some chances for you on the offensive side.
Yeah, it's something that we put in last year, and we weren't able to do it consistently. I don't think we had quite the athletes that we do this year, and the kind of girls that we have, starting and coming off the bench, that we can do this for 4 quarters. And I think we lost our legs a little bit too in the fourth quarter, but that's just, we work hard in practice, we condition a lot, and we'll continue to do that and get to where we want to be.
For Hillsboro Central Valley, Peyton Olson, a double-double for her tonight. Just kind of talk about what you saw from her battling down low in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, you'll never get her to back off at all or take a play off. She's 100% wall-to-wall all the time. It's you can't slow her down. Even like I told her and Paige in the locker room, I was like, we got to continue to work hard in practice and to condition to get into shape, because there's going to be times where those two, if they stay out of foul trouble, won't come out of the game just because they're that important to us on the inside and defensively, and again, just their efforts is tremendous.
Talk about just the week for Borough basketball. Obviously, unfortunately, just due to the weather, was looking forward to a good matchup against a good Carrington team. Fortunately, weather postpones that to a little bit later on this month. So then, just kind of talk about what practice was like here this week, getting ready for the games as his season rolls along here.
Yeah, we had a couple practices or whatever that we could, get ready for Oak Grove a little bit, and we watched a lot of film with Maple River and them, and I thought that we were pretty prepared as far as going into this game. That's kind of the thing, that if you can't play and you can practice or whatever, those are the things that you do. You prepare for teams as much as you can and get the girls as ready and prepared as you can. It was disappointing we didn't get to play Carrington, but we'll get to play them again. It's tough basketball. It's Class A basketball, and just tonight, same thing. Central Cass, we played them down to the end, and same thing with Oak Grove, and we just need to keep working so that we can, try to finish these games with a W.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and going up against a couple of Region 1s, and in this Division A thing, especially on this side of the state, a lot of really quality teams that you can play in to get ready as this season goes along.
Yeah, and it helps the girls. It helps their confidence. They go in and we attack these teams. And like I said, we probably should have won against Central Cass. And I still believe we should have won tonight if we'd have just finished with our shots. We missed so many shots on the inside. If we'd have made some of those, I think we could have won despite all the turnovers. So you're looking at 3-0, but instead we're 1-2, and we got to learn from that though, and we got to get better at finishing around the basket and just continuing to play that aggressive defense. But like I said, finishing much better passes, try to get those turnovers down a little bit.
And then as you move forward here, just talk about what you hope to see, hope to continue to work on, build on here for this this season as you get to some important games moving forward.
Yeah, we got to handle the pressure. At times, I think we're fine. We panic when we don't need to, and we just need to see the floor. We have to have better floor spacing and see who's open, see where the defense is playing, and just try to find those open spots. It's going to be no different Monday with Mayport. They're going to bring a lot of pressure. They have a lot of talented athletic girls, so it's it's going to be the same thing, and that's the way it is. It'll be that way the whole season, every single night, and we just got to be ready.
Yeah, busy week coming up next week. You mentioned it there. It starts home game, your first region matchup against Mayport CG. Also at Haddon Northwood, and then finishing up next Friday against Maple River. Just talk about getting ready for the Patriots next week.
Yeah, they're a tough team. Like I said, they're super athletic. They're fast. We played them close last year, the second game, and so I think that gave us a little bit of confidence, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to give them everything we have. We got 3 games next week. I know it's a lot, but I love it because I love getting out there and playing. It gives the girls experience and more confidence the more we play. So, we're looking forward to next week, even though there is 3 games, but we'd rather be out there playing a game than, having to be in for practice.
Absolutely. Dwayne Connell for Hillsboro Central Valley joining us here. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck here moving forward.
All right, thank you.
All right, stick around. More to come. YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Taking a look at final scores in Division A girls basketball across the great state of North Dakota. At the Ned Rose tournament, Stanley defeats North Prairie 57-37. Ned Rose defeats Surrey 57-34. Four Winds Minnewacan defeats Dunseith 70-31. Turtle Mountain defeats Carrington 70-49. In the Barnes County Invite third place game, Maple River defeats Northern Cass 57-44. Bismarck St. Mary's defeats Dickinson Trinity 65-25. At the Watford City tournament, Sidney, Montana defeats Bowman County 48-40. Oaks defeats Lisbon 37-15. And how about this at Valley City State, the championship game of the Barnes County tournament? The number 2 ranked team from Division B, Lemoore Litchfield Marion, takes out the top team in Division A as Lemoore Litchfield Marion defeats Valley City 51-46 to claim the Barnes County tournament championship. Final stats here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Mackenzie Potasek for Hillsboro Central Valley, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Hadley Abentros, 6 points. Addison Sari, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Paige Kahn, 9 points and 9 rebounds. Raina Bettner with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Casey Hong with a rebound. And Peyton Olson, a double-double, 10 and 16 for her tonight. Harper Brunsvold for Oak Grove, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Addison Hunt had a rebound. Sophia Geiger, 14 points, 2 rebounds. McCall Johnson, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Peyton Hansen, 5 points, 7 rebounds. Rachel Christensen with 6 points, 9 rebounds. Carolyn DeYoung, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Lainey Caspers with 2 rebounds. Taylor Euchre with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Free throw rise, the Burrows shots 11 for 16. The Grovers shot 15 of 22 from the free throw line. That'll do it for us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. Reminder, visit our website. Follow us on X, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Your Live Event. Thank you to Chris Crick being the cameraman here tonight. I'm Brady Siebels repeating our final score. Oak Grove 51, Hillsboro Central Valley 45. The Grovers improve to 2-0. The Burrows fall to 1-2. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, and have a great rest of your evening.